Palmer is the best player in the Premier League, already winning European trophies and the Club World Cup with Chelsea. But can he become the greatest English player of all time? So today, I'm taking over his entire career, getting up to a 99 overall, and try to win him a Ballon d'Or. And now to make things a little bit more challenging, Cole Palmer will not be starting at Chelsea. We're turning back the time a couple years when he was a Man City player. And of course, his first FIFA was FIFA 22, where he was a 63 overall. And these stats are absolutely horrendous. This is not the Cole Palmer of today. Just look at his pace, man. He's so slow. Harry Maguire is faster than him. And you guys remember Cole Palmer's silky dribbling in real life? Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. But the good thing is that he is back to being 19 years old, so we have a lot of time to grow Cole Palmer. However, there is an issue. He is playing for Man City, and there is no chance he gets over the legs of all of these right wingers. So I think immediately we have to add Cole Palmer to the loan list so he can grow his overall and maybe play at City or transfer after 2 years like he did in real life. And Cole Palmer only received one offer, and that was from Wrexham in the Championship. Unlike in real life, Cole Palmer's gonna have to go through the English divisions to become the world's best English player. And as Palmer joins Wrexham for the next 2 years, he's the only right winger in the side. So that means he'll be playing week in and week out, and that's definitely gonna boost his overall. If he can go ahead and survive relegation with Wrexham, surely that will impress Man City or even the best teams in the world and could eventually transfer there. But in terms of development plans, even though he is so slow, I still want to focus on his shooting so he can score a bunch of goals in the Championship. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with inside forward this season. And it was a brilliant first season for Palmer. 15 goals, 10 assists, the top goal scorer and top assister for his club, now at a 68 overall. Surely he did enough to keep Wrexham in the Championship. But sadly, that wasn't the case, as Wrexham are going back to the League One. But you can't blame Cole Palmer. He carried as much as possible. But things already got better in season 2 as Palmer went up a +1, now at a 70. He does have one more year here at Wrexham. I think I'm gonna keep him here. And in terms of his stats, his shooting is already looking absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and fix his pace. He can now win Ballon d'Ors if he's slower than Harry Maguire. And 30 goals and 10 assists, 40 goal contributions in his second ever season. A +6, now at a 75 overall. Surely Wrexham are back in the Championship. And of course, there was no chance that they did it. Palmer has taken a team to promotion as he wins the Golden Boot as well. And in season 3, Cole Palmer has returned to Man City at a 75 overall. But as you can see, he is nowhere near being the best right winger in the side. It's time for him to move on. We're transfer listing him to see if he could go to like a mid-table Premier League side. And as we are waiting for some good offers for Cole Palmer, I think it's time to set some other goals. Of course, we want Palmer to reach a 99 overall. I also want him to go ahead and win 25 trophies. But more importantly, I do want him to go ahead and win 3 Ballon d'Ors in 3 different teams. If he wants to become the best Englishman of all time, winning 1 Ballon d'Or is not enough. And the first offer we receive is interesting, is Olympique Lyonnais. We know that they have financial problems and they just sold Cherki to Man City. This might be my favorite offer, but I'm gonna wait to see what other teams come in. And the second offer is actually from Sunderland. As much as I would love to stay in England, Sunderland are no longer in the Premier League and have returned to the Championship. And the last offer we received is from Crystal Palace, an opportunity to stay in the Premier League. I'm not sure what team he should go to. Make sure to subscribe and comment which club Palmer should go to. And at Crystal Palace, there is a lot of right mid / right wingers at the side. However, only one of them is higher rated than Palmer, and that is Solly March. But remember, Cole Palmer could also play as center attacking mid, and he has the likes of Eberechi Eze and Ismail Assar to compete with. And at Olympique Lyonnais, there is only one cam in the side, and it's Thiago Almada, who is way higher rated than Palmer. And also in the right mid, right wing position, they have Luis Kumas, who's the exact same overall as Palmer, but Nuama, who is way higher rated than Palmer. I think there's only one offer he can take. And the decision has been made as Cole Palmer has landed in London to play for Crystal Palace. And just look at Palmer in the new Crystal Palace kit. If you want this in your career mode, check out Road Kits in the link in the description. Maybe one day he will return to Man City, or one day he could play for Chelsea. And as Palmer joins Crystal Palace, we know that Solly March is higher rated than him, but I'm telling you right now, that starting spot will be Palmer's by the end of the season. And in terms of his stats, his shooting is looking incredible, but also his passing and dribbling, because one day I do want him to convert to that cam position, but for now, he is still way too slow, so we're going back to the winger development plan once again this season. And 10 goals and 10 assists in his first Premier League season is a success, as he went up another +5 at an 80 overall. Palmer's becoming a serious baller. But sadly, Palace did finish at 14th, but it's okay. Palmer's only here to get better. But by any chance that Palmer win his first trophy, the FA Cup was won by Arsenal, and the Carabao Cup goes to United. And kicking off season number 4, Palmer is still at an 80 overall, of course, the undisputed starter. As this time around, his pace is finally good, so we're going back to the inside forward. We need max finishing from him. And what a season Palmer has had. 33 goals, 8 assists, a +4 at an 84. Oh, he has to be going to a big club next next season. But he has also gotten Crystal Palace to the Champions League. How did he pull something like that off? Should we maybe stay at Palace? But before we make that decision, let's see if he won his first trophy. The FA Cup was won by West Ham, and the Carabao Cup went to Ipswich, man. Palace did not win a trophy. But just look at Cole Palmer's stats. He is slowly becoming one of the best players in the world. And in season number 5, Palmer already went up a +1 to an 85, and he's had a pretty great career so far. However, he still has 0 trophies, and I'm not sure if he can win any at Crystal Palace. So even though Palace are in the UCL, I think it's time to transfer list Cole Palmer. And now the best clubs in the world should be coming in for him. And straight away, we get 2 humongous offers. One from Atletico de Madrid and the other from Chelsea. I can't lie, I'm accepting this right away. And the prophecy has been fulfilled. Cole Palmer is joining Chelsea. We cannot play the entire career of Cole Palmer without coming to Chelsea. And immediately now he can start winning trophies and maybe even a Ballon d'Or here right away at the London club. And as Cole Palmer joins Chelsea, he actually isn't the best right winger in the team. It's Quenda. But let's be honest here, Palmer cannot join Chelsea and be a right winger. And of course, we had to convert Cole Palmer into an attacking mid, and he went up to an 86 overall. No higher than Morgan Rogers, who's going to end up playing on the left anyways. And for the first time in his career, he will be playing camp, so we're going to go ahead and give him the classic 10 position. But I'm not kidding when I say in the next 2 seasons, he could be a Ballon d'Or winner already. And what a debut season for Palmer. 31 goals, 8 assists, a top goal scorer in his first season here. A +4 now to an 89. Like I said, he could be a Ballon d'Or favorite. But finally, he has won his first trophy, the Premier League, with Chelsea. But the FA Cup did not go to him. And no, he also didn't win the Carabao Cup. And surprisingly, Chelsea weren't in the Champions League. They weren't in any European competition for that matter. But we will take his first trophy. However, I forgot it's 2030. It's a World Cup year. Then Palmer go ahead and win the World Cup. And no, sadly, the Netherlands won the World Cup, beating Spain. As England were knocked out by Hungary in the round of 16. What is that, man? But the good thing is, Palmer played every single game and even got a goal for himself. And it's just another good season for Palmer. 30 more goals, 16 more assists, now at a 92 overall. If they won multiple trophies and maybe his first Champions League, he could be in the running for the first Ballon d'Or. And once again, he gets another Premier League title, his second in a row. The Community Shield makes it 3 trophies for Palmer, and it is going to be 4 with the FA Cup as well. And it's 5 with the Carabao Cup. He has the chance to win everything he's played for this season. But the question is he in the Champions League final? And yes, he is, against FC Barcelona. But it's time to find out, is Cole Palmer and Chelsea gonna win the Champions League this season? And they have done it. He's won it all, 4-3. And Cole Palmer scored a hat-trick in the Champions League final. Yeah, that Ballon d'Or is his. And of course, the Champions League makes it 6 trophies for Palmer. And it seems like a Chelsea player is winning the Ballon d'Or. Is it Palmer or Pedro? And yes, Cole Palmer has done it. He has won his first Ballon d'Or. But remember, he still has to win 2 more, so that means, should we leave Chelsea now, or should we wait at least 1 more season? However, as much as I would like to transfer list Palmer, I think I want to stay here 1 more season to take advantage of some more trophies. So we'll stay here at least 1 more season with Chelsea to try and win more trophies, and then try to sell him next season. And this season, we're going to give him the Shadow Striker to try and maximize his finishing. And it's Cole's best ever season, 54 goals, 22 assists. Now at a 95 overall, oh, surely the likes of Madrid and Barcelona should be coming in for him. And he gets his 3rd Premier League trophy, and that is his 7th trophy. But in the Community Shield, he lost in the final. But he does make it 8 with the FA Cup, 9 with the Carabao Cup. Can he win another treble? And he gets his 10th with the International Cup. He's cooking at Chelsea, but he missed out on his 11th trophy by losing to Roma in the Super Cup. But is he in the Champions League final again? And no, it's Real Madrid and Juventus, as Chelsea got knocked out to Real. And in season 8, at just 26, he's a 95 overall. It's time that he leaves Chelsea. He needs to go to 2 other clubs and win 2 Ballon d'Ors there. And the first offer we received is perfect. It is from Real Madrid. Yeah, Palmer's going to Real. And here we go. Cole Palmer is joining Los Blancos as the brand new Galactico. He needs to go ahead and win a Ballon d'Or here before he moves on to the next club. And he is also missing 15 trophies in his career. And as Palmer joins Madrid, he's tied for the best player in the team alongside Captain Bellingham. But of course, he'll be playing week in and week out at attacking mid, as Bellingham has taken a step back to a center mid position. Let's see how many trophies Palmer can win in his first season, and maybe even win the Ballon d'Or already. And it's a great debut season for Palmer. 30 goals, 14 assists, now at a 97 overall, 2 of the 99. And he wins his first La Liga title with Real Madrid. That's his 11th trophy. But he fails to win the Supercopa de España as Villarreal knocked him out. And he gets his 12th with the Copa del Rey. But he has the chance to immediately win a treble here at Real Madrid if he wins against Chelsea. But can Cole Palmer do it? Win Real Madrid their first treble and his first season here at the club? It's a 5-4 loss. Palmer scored 2 goals, but it just wasn't enough. But now with 12 trophies to his name, his stats are looking incredible. Let's go to the end of next season. I think it might be a second Ballon d'Or victory. And it seems like this season, Palmer was injured, only playing 34 games. But regardless, got 37 goals, 16 assists, still out of 97 overall. Let's see how many trophies he won this year. And it's a second La Liga title in a row, making it 13 trophies. And he makes it 14 with the Supercopa de España. And the Copa del Rey as well, that's 15 trophies for Palmer. But it's 16 trophies with the Club World Cup. Palmer is cooking. And once again, he's in the Champions League final, this time against Milan. So can Cole Palmer do it? Can he secure Real Madrid's first treble because he failed last year and win a 5th trophy this season? And he has done it, a 4-1 victory. As Cole Palmer gets a go in the final and he wins the treble. And as Cole Palmer won his 17th trophy, he has also won his second Ballon d'Or with Real Madrid. That means he's got 1 team left to win the Ballon d'Or with 8 trophies left to go and 2 overalls to increase. And now kicking off season number 10 out of 97 overall, 28 years old, it's time for Palmer to leave the side. However, there's no need to transfer list. He's the best player in the world. He gets to decide where he wants to go. And for possibly the final time in his career, Palmer is joining a new club, and that club is Bayern Munich. I just know he can dominate Germany, win his Ballon d'Or, and win his last couple trophies. And as Palmer joins Bayern Munich, of course, he's the best player in the team. And with his Bayern Munich team actually looking incredible, he is winning that Ballon d'Or soon rather than later. And what a debut season for Palmer. 43 goals, 23 assists, now out of 98 overall. Next season, he's gonna hit it. And he wins his first trophy at Bayern, the Bundesliga title, now at 18 trophies. And the DFB Pokal has made it 19. But he did not reach the Champions League final as it's Madrid versus Atalanta, as Bayern lost to his old club. But now sitting at 19 trophies, hopefully next season or the season after that, he completes all of his goals. And it's Palmer's best season ever, 66 goals, 28 assists, still though, out of 98 overall. But once again, he wins another Bundesliga title with Bayern. And the German Super Cup gives him his 21st trophy of his career, and the DFB Pokal makes it 22. Can we make it 23 with the Champions League? And yes, boys, he's in the UCL final against Paris. But let's see if Cole Palmer can win the 3rd treble of his career, and it's going to be a 5-4 loss, man. Scored a goal in the final, but it just wasn't enough. And as PSG win the Champions League, surely next season is his last, because he only needs 1 overall, 3 trophies, and of course, the final Ballon d'Or. And it's another sensational season. 56, 18 assists, now out of 99 overall. He's completed that goal. And just take a look at his stats. He was about to start going down, but surely he's one of the best of all time. But he wins another Bundesliga. That means there's 2 trophies left to win. And the German Super Cup makes it 24, only 1 more victory. But somehow in the DFB Pokal, Dortmund have beat them. That means if he doesn't win the Champions League, he won't win the Ballon d'Or. And we'll have to go another season. But he is in the Champions League final against West Ham. But it's time for the UCL final. Can he do it? Can he complete 25 trophies? And yes, he has done it, winning the treble with Bayern Munich. And as he scores 2 goals in the final, of course, he won the Ballon d'Or, his 3rd and final one. And if you guys did enjoy this video, click on the screen and watch me take over Real Madrid for the next 10 seasons.